bedding on that island that's still, 100 yards away. Boarding above stows.
Oh.
That's good. Right in the old eye hole.
Coming at you Saturday morning. What are Saturdays for? Scout. But I'm headed down to the salt marsh. Do a little scouting on some public land that I've been looking at for quite a few years. I got a couple islands I want to check out. There's some real heavy trails that are coming off some of these islands. It's a bit of a walk, but I think it'll be worth it. So I'm gonna have you guys tag along. Real world, real time on my phone. Hopefully find some good spots. Some really big deer down here. Not many, but there's a few slammers that definitely hang out in the salt marsh. There's crop fields, oaks, and a lot of salt marsh. So these deer will get big. So hopefully I find something good. I don't think many people bow hunt it because it's a pain. I got about a 3/4 to a mile walk through the marsh to get to these islands. So hopefully find something good today.
Well, starting a long walk in. As you can tell, it's pretty good. We got big heavy trail. Well, as you can tell, it's a little windy. Hopefully this mic here does a good job. But walking through all this stuff, pretty thin right now, but it gets pretty thick up here. You can tell some humans been out here, which I don't know if it's good or a bad thing. Probably bad, but since I'm here, might as well check it out. Ow. So, pay dirt as soon as I get into where I want to be. This rub is all the way up to there. Nice tall rub. A bunch of rubs here, so I got to be careful on what I show. There's some houses over here, or old farmhouse, I should say. So sucks, but I gotta be secretive. People always trying to, poach your spots. Now, I got about another 1/4 mile walk to these islands. Should be good. My tripod broke, holding the camera with, so alright, just getting on this island. So now, see, definitely bedding out here. This is the furthest thing from the mainland. The bay is maybe 200 yards away. So we're definitely bedded here. Now I just need to find them. Yeah, I don't know about this spot. I've searched this whole island. Got oaks, got everything. Not one rub. this looks to be like the only bed that is getting used on the regular. There's a couple, other spots over there. Looks like some does bedding, but not one rub. In this bed, not even used that much. Not all islands are created equal, I guess, but there's just not a lot of bucks in the area. Man, well, furthest from the mainland you can get. I really thought this place would be a banger. It's a dud. You got nothing. Good Lord. Oh well, scratch it off. On to the next. So, a lot of trails are connecting right here. I mean, there's 4 or 5 trails connecting. If you look over the shore, there's a tree line. There's a couple trees, be a good, observation stand. So there's a lot of buck sign on the field edge. Nothing on this island back here. It's probably doe bedding. A lot of big buck sign on both sides. So that tree over there with a northwest wind is blowing away from that island, you can pretty much sneak in and use it as an observation stand. Maybe even get lucky and be a kill stand. But these reeds here are thin enough you can see. You can definitely see deer movement. So I'm gonna go over there, try and get a tree. I can actually see the tree from over here, and come back. One of those days where you don't want to blow out a spot and you want to roll the dice. That'd be a good tree. So that trail I was just talking about is about 8-10 yards off my shoulder over here, and this tree right behind me here, I can pretty much put my stand right here facing this way, and it's a 10-yard shot, and I got a clear shooting lane to that trail, so it's a good observation stand. I might actually get a shot off as well. So I don't even have to do anything. I don't even need to bring my stand out. It's perfect. I don't get up too high. I'm not skylining myself. And this tree's got some leaves on it. This might pay off. Northwest wind blowing this way. Thermal's going this way. That island is back that way. Good spot, I like it. Big hardwoods. There's 2 sets of rubs. Hardwoods and the cedar trees. There's definitely 2 different, bigger bucks coming through this area. My tree I picked out is right there. Boing. So thermals and everything's going to be blowing this way. So if that buck is cruising up this way along this trail or come up out of that bed, I definitely have a chance at him. Good visual plus a kill stand. So out to this little cedar patch, and first thing in, rubs. There's definitely a lot of buck sign coming through here. No pot of gold at the end of this rainbow. I just walked like a half mile through these islands, through some bedding, to try and get to this group of trees here and the giant ditch. How come I didn't see that? Good Lord. Always fun stuff when you do stupid stuff. So all the kids, boys and girls, that want to hunt the salt marsh. It sucks. But it's fun. So, I think I got a tree picked out. I got bedding about 100 yards that way. It's a little further than I want, but I do believe I can catch a buck making a mistake. You know, late October here. I got a climber tree right over here. Where's that? That one. Oh. That one there. I can get up. I actually kind of like the climber because I got to go through some mud, and the climber is a lot lighter than hang on sticks. I can get up about 20 feet and cover 20 yards this way. Trail comes up out of this bedding and splits like 3 ways. It pretty much just splits right here at 20 yards. Trail goes this way. I'm on, you know, makes like a little turkey foot. Got a lot of rubs over there, but a northwest wind's pretty much blowing, you know, yeah, there we go. That works better. That way. The bedding is over here. So northwest wind, thermals and everything. These older bucks can come up out of this bedding, working that perfect crosswind. It's really borderline not going to work, but I think it's worth a shot. I don't think too many people are doing it, as I don't see any even sign. And yeah, it just might work, or it might not, as most of my spots don't work, but this definitely could work. A lot of big rubs, meaning big tall rubs, all kinds, shapes, sizes, so a lot of buck activity. So I'll give this a shot, you know. Catch the tide right, come in that last hour light with a good moon and hopefully a low tide, so this tidal flat out there will just get, you know, be baking by the sun, and that last, you know, hour of light, my scent should just stay right down in here in the mud. Yeah, I like that. It's worth a shot, you know. So we got 2 spots. I like them both. Now let me go home and spend some time with the family. Peace. Oh, right there, jeez. But hopefully I can hold this thing steady. My little tripod adapter mount broke earlier. I got the broken piece out, and I went to put on my suction cup window mount thing, and that took a dump. So high quality stuff, win-win, awesome. But I got 2 good spots I think might pay off. In my mind they're going to be amazing, but in actuality probably not. But they're both outside of bedding. The one is outside doe bedding, so I do believe that's going to be, you know, November 10th. I'll probably try and set it November 10th to 20th. There's a lot of buck movement in this area, so it's a 2-way rub going in and out of a bedding area. Be up close and personal. I need to come in here and hunt that spot in the early season. Check the thermal pool, because if the thermal pool is not right, no sense of hunting in November. That'll just be heartbreaking. So I'm sitting there and something happens and a deer gets my scent. So I definitely pretty excited about that one. Big rubs, up close and personal, should be good. And this last spot, it's a you know, oak flat, doe bedding, possibly some buck bedding in there, but with a northwest wind, should be good. But I definitely need to set it, you know, late October or late September to check that thermal pool. Turkeys over there. But all in all, hopefully everybody enjoyed it. It was fun. Now I need to get home and try and edit all this up here tonight. love filming, I hate editing. So. Hey look, there's an antler. Psych. Also,
one last thing.
yeah, one last thing. I don't have one last thing.
I was trying to be funny. I'm not even a funny guy. Yeah, great.
Oh, you see that? That's where I'm hunting.
Make sure you jump in on it right there. Thanks, appreciate it. Okay, so thank you. How about that? You got that?